Hey guys, this is Coach Lowe, and this is Contextual Geometry, and we are in Lesson 2 of Chapter 2, Segments and Properties of Real Numbers. So again, Contextual Geometry, and this is 2.2, Segments and Properties of Real Numbers. The first thing that you'll need to add is the definition of betweenness. All right, definition of betweenness. So go to your definitions page, and let's add this definition in. In words, point R is between points P and Q if and only if R, P, and Q are collinear. If and only if, you can abbreviate like this. It means it works both ways. R, P, and Q are collinear. Remember what that means, on the same line. And PR plus RQ equals PQ. Now, on your paper, hopefully, on your definitions page, you still have enough room that we can write this. So it would look like this. I have a line. Here is P, here is R, and here is Q. P, Q, and R are collinear. R is between points P and Q because PR plus RQ equals PQ. It also goes the other way around. PR plus RQ equals PQ because R is between the two. So, and the points are collinear. So that's definition of betweenness. All right, so let's go ahead and move to our examples page. And let's go ahead and start with those. Example number 1. It tells you that points A, B, and C are collinear. So they're on the same line. And it says if AB is 31 and BC is 16, then it should say, instead of JK, it should say AC equals 47. So go ahead and change that from JK to AC equals 47. It says determine which point is between the other two. All right, so we can look at the lengths and we can see, we can check this out and we can draw a picture and see what we think, whether it's ABC or BCA or CAB. We'll just kind of see what we think is going on here. Or we can check the sum of AB plus BC. Is that equal to AC? That's another way to check it. So 31 plus 16, is that equal to 47? If it is, then we know that from A to B and then from B to C, it would look like that, and B is right in the middle, that would give us the whole length of AC. And that, in fact, is true. This is 31, that is 16, and the entire length is 47. Again, make sure you change that on number 1. Instead of JK equals 47, it should say AC equals 47. And these are segments that we're looking at. All right, now you try it. It says points R, S, and T. Oh my goodness, I made a mistake on that too. It should say points A, B, and C are collinear. It was early this morning when I made that out. So this is the U try. A, B, and C are collinear. If AB is 54 and BC is 33 and AC is 21, determine which point is between the other two. So we're checking sums. Would these two add together to be the third? Would these two add together to be the third? Or would these two add together to be the third? So pause the video and you can try that out. Okay, now that you're back, you probably figured out that AC plus BC is equal to AB because 21 plus 33 is equal to 54. That also means on the picture, it would look like this, from A to C, and then from C to B. So AC is 54, excuse me, AC is 21, CB is 33, and the whole length here is 54. All right, good job, guys. All right, let's look at the next one, example number 2. FG, if FG is 12, and FJ is 47, find GJ. And it says F, G, and J are collinear, so they all lie on the same line. All right. So FG is 12, and we're looking for GJ. So GF 12, FJ 47. This is one way that we could draw this. Now we can find the total distance of GJ. How would I do that? Add 12 and 47. So GJ is 59. All right. So is there another way that we could draw this? What if G is in the middle? Would this work? So if they told me that FG was 12 and FJ was 47, now can you find GJ? Well, now, so this is the first way. This is one answer. Now we need to subtract because I have a whole length here, but then I only have part of this, and I know that FG plus GJ is equal to FJ because G is in the middle, so I know that those chunks will add to be FJ. Well, if that is true, then I know that 12 plus the piece that I do not know, I'll just put an X for that, is equal to 47. To solve for X, we need to subtract 12 from both sides. So X is 35. So I have two options on that one. GJ could be 59 if it's the entire length, or GJ could be 35 if it's just a section. All right, you guys go ahead and try the next one. So the next one says DG equals 53, DE equals 11, find GE. All right, pause the video and go ahead and try that out. All right, so now that you're back, we can draw this one. So DG and E, and these points are collinear. 53, and then it says DE is 11. All right, so does that make sense that this piece would be 53 and this piece would be 11? No, that does not make sense, so that will not work. So let's try another way. So this one is from D to E and then to G. So from D to G is 53. And then from D to E is 11. We are missing this piece again from G to E. So again, we would need to subtract. 53 minus 11, you can stand those up and subtract them, is 42. So GE is 42. All right, almost finished, guys. AC is, this is number 3. AC is 43. BC is 15. Find AB. All right, so AC is 43. And BC is 15. All right, so all the way across, 43. Part way is 15. Do we need to add those pieces or subtract them? So looking at my pieces, I have part of the distance. All right, and I'm looking for this one. So I know that 15 plus X would get me all the way over here. Or you can also write AB plus BC is equal to the whole length AC. So 15 plus X equals 43. And then one step to solve, we'll subtract 15 from both sides. So X equals 28. All right, you try the next one. We have some decimals, but that's okay. We are not scared of that. MN is 21.2. MO is 55.6. Find NO. These points are collinear. All right, now that you've tried that, I have N, M, and O, not drawn to scale. NM is 21.2. MO is 55.6. Find NO. All right, so we can add those together and find the whole length. What's another way that we could do that? So you guys can add those up and you should get 76.8 on the whole length. There's one answer. Now, will it work another way? Well, what happens if we put N in the middle? So I have M, N, and O. All right, so MO is 55.6. MN is 21.2, so I have two answers on this one as well because I have that missing piece again. So 55.6 minus 21.2, so 34.4 could also be an answer for NO. All right, last one. Draw a picture to describe points J, Y, G, and K are collinear. So we're going to draw a picture and describe this. Points J, Y, G, and K are collinear. G is the midpoint of KJ, and KJ is congruent to JY. So G is the midpoint of KJ, and KJ is congruent to JY. All right, so all of these points have to be on the same line. So I have K and J, and G is the midpoint. G is halfway between, and then JK and JY are the same. So this distance needs to be exactly the same as that distance. So remember how we mark these as congruent. Let's put a mark here on KJ and let's put one on JY, and so we'll know those pieces are congruent. So that is one way that we could set those up. G is a midpoint of KJ, and KJ is congruent to JY. All right, guys, great job, and I will see you soon. This is Coach Lowe, and I'm out.